game one means the least of any game, by far. It might be the least emblematic. And it's funny because statistically, it seems to mean a lot on paper, probably just because a million first-round teams have won the first game and gone on to win pretty easily. But in general, from just a bunch of series I've watched, the tone that's set in game one doesn't necessarily carry over. Now, again, I don't want to start off on this negative note and have everyone pile on me here saying,
Too late.
Coming in.
Well, you did. So
this
congrats.
was
Bobby,
absolutely brilliant. I mean, this is a hardwood classic right here. Just an all-timer.
Nice. I like that.
This had to be historic. This had to be historic. What happened here?
Classic.
I mean, a 27-point turnaround in 11 minutes. I mean, obviously it was a monsoon of shooting from Al Horford, Derek White, and others. Peyton Pritchard as well getting involved there, but I could feel it, Jimmy. You were ready to unload on Jason Tatum midway through the game, and I told you the passing was carrying it. This was this might have been his best passing game I've ever seen.
The passing was carrying it, Bobby. They were down by double digits going into the fourth quarter, man. They weren't carrying anything. Carrying an L.
Because the Warriors can pile on with the shooting. They're shooting 45%.
I understand, but Bobby, as you said, he's piling up assist numbers and they're losing. You know, so we wouldn't be celebrating Tatum's passing game. Let's just leave Tatum out of it. Let's just leave him out of it.
Oh, he was the most important factor tonight, I thought. He was starting those strings of passes. He was drawing all the attention. Ime said it too. They were boxing wanting him, and
we waited an hour and 15 minutes for you to come on and say that.
That completely collapsed the defense.
That's what you brought.
That completely collapsed the defense, and they had shooters wide open. And, Pritchard said it too. Like, it changed the way that Golden State had a guard. And sure, the gravity of some shooters did too late, but that avalanche of Celtics shooting didn't happen until the fourth quarter. The Celtics, I don't want to hear about a double-digit deficit, Jimmy. Every game gets to double digits now with the threes. They were right within.
In your face, Toscano.
You said
Are you going to take that?
Bobby's a good
I don't even know what to say to that.
Are you going to let him talk like that? You're going to let Snyder talk to you like that?
Tatum's passing is the reason that they scored all those points in the fourth quarter.
No, his passing kept them in it throughout. They were within 4.5, right? 4 or 6. This wasn't a double-digit game the whole way and a massive comeback, and they got right within 4 or 2 there, right within the opening minutes of the fourth quarter. Like, this happened quickly, and again, this is what John talked about, and we've all talked about a little bit, is the Celtics don't go down by much in these games. What was the biggest deficit tonight? It had to be less than 20. So they're always in it.
It was 15.
13 or 14?
No, it was 15. I think got up to 15 at one point.
Yeah, even going into the fourth, that wasn't even the case. It was 12 going into the fourth.
The Warriors were never in control of this. I found it kind of shocking that Draymond post-game said they were in full control for
we were talking about that in the first hour and 15 minutes of the show.
That's mind games.
Yeah, that's just
mind games inside of saltiness.
Bobby, you're gonna miss an hour 15. You're gonna miss a few things. But yeah, we did. You're right, Draymond. Boy, that was a ridiculous comment, right?
Yeah, and it's
42 minutes. Give me a break. The game was freaking tight. Celtics had the lead at the half.
In Draymond's defense, numbers seem difficult for him in the middle of the whole quarter. So.
They're not going to give the Celtics the credit, John. Like, we talked about this coming in. They sweet talked them all day yesterday. Oh, this up and coming team. They kind of remind us of ourselves. We had a feeling they were going to get caught off guard, John, and they did in that fourth quarter.
Exactly,
Bobby. I think that's spot on. Honestly, it was like, oh yeah, they're cute. They're a cute little team. Like that's how
they
felt.
Do nice stuff.
They reminded me of a younger me. It's like
yeah.
Like we're supposed to say that.
Back when we were nice little puppies. They remind us when we were little pups.
Yeah,
we just learned.
Scrappy.
I think that's spot on.
Sparky.
Little tap on the head.
They were talking down.
They play with a lot of spunk. They play with a lot of spunk.
Yeah.
They're Sparky.
Yeah, they're Sparky.
Well, let's keep it 100.
They're happy to be. You can tell they're happy to be here.
They weren't watching Celtics tape. I don't think they were.
But Bobby, on top of the 42 minutes thing, Bobby also kind of dragged he's like, those guys. He's like, oh, well, let's look at the numbers. Horford and
how bad was he, by the way? This is one of his worst games I've ever seen.
But he's like, Horford, D. White, and blah 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 shot all those threes. He's like, That's not going to happen again. So I mean, again,
so you mean you're going to go defend the 3-point shot this time, J-Mark? I felt like he would let him shoot it. Like he didn't believe in it. Like he was like, no, this isn't going to happen. And then it happened. It was like, oh, that's not going to happen again. It's like, but you could have. Why didn't you try to prevent that in game 1? But hey, he was just as surprised as most of these Warriors fans out here.